Okay. Gangsta, baby Gangsta Ern in the building, descended from the big dog, big Gangsta Ern.
Live and direct, we in the building. What's happening?
What's up with you, bro?
You know what I'm saying? Enjoying myself. You feel me? What to do?
Before we would start, man, I just want to appreciate you for coming on. You know what I'm saying? Your dad has a legendary name in the city. You know what I'm saying?
What?
When you speak of Gangsta Ern, bro, it's like, you know, the ground tremble. You know what I'm saying?
Words.
Yeah, man. So it's a pleasure to have you on the show, man.
I appreciate you for having me on the show.
Absolutely.
I'm glad to be here.
I'm not from here. I'm from Georgia, right? And,
shout out to the Georgia, to the what's that?
The bottom. I'm from Albany, Georgia, right?
Right.
And where I'm from, that we know we didn't have gangsters. We had like more like dope boys. So I remember when coming to San Diego, right? And I got here in '98, and you know,
shout
I
out
heard
to '98.
'98, yeah. So when I got here, it was like, you know, Mitchie Slick, people like that was kind of popping. But I heard your dad name, but I'm not gonna front. Like, I don't know as much because I wasn't around. It was a little bit before my time. But I heard your dad name like in the streets a lot. You know what I'm saying?
Indeed.
You know what I'm saying? So
likewise, I can say I could feel the same. I heard his name a lot too.
Yeah. But so this is kind of like, I'm not going to front, this is kind of like a learning episode for me too, you know what I'm saying? Because I got so many questions and stuff like that, you know what I'm saying? Like, and start from the beginning, bro. Like, can you introduce yourself and introduce your dad, you know what I mean? His legacy and everything?
Okay, but right now you tuned in with Baby Gangsta Ern.
Let's go.
Earn billions. Pops is Gangsta Ern. Legacy, Break Mine Off Records. Up Against It was his movement, his era.
Okay.
San Diego leader, San Diego founder. You know what I'm saying? San Diego you know what I'm saying, pioneer, you know what I'm saying, one of the original musicians, like as far as rap goes. Pops, before the rap, it was like reggae, I was told at the time, and people bump reggae, and then Pops came through with some music, and it was like some other dudes along with him, like you would say it was a rapper named Green Eyes.
Okay, yeah, I heard of him too.
Okay, it was a rapper named Big June, but Big June was like 16 at the time.
Damn.
And Pops was 26. I think his album came out like when he was like 25.
Right.
So his album was only out for like 9 months, kind of like a Tupac run with the Death Row situation. The Break Mine Off was only like 9 to 10 months. It wasn't that long, but he was putting out music before that, and so he kind of kicked it off for music. So yeah, Green Eyes, shout out to Green Eyes, Big June, Pops, Gangsta Ern, and I believe Black Mikey.
Yeah. Damu too.
Damu 6 years younger than my pops.
Yeah. So your dad he's like a leader of from my understanding, the 5'9" Brims. He was like, you know, one of the leaders or one of the founders of 5'9" Brims.
He's for sure one of the founders of the South Side 5'9" Brims.
Okay. And like I was saying, when you speak his name in the city, you know what I'm saying, Southeast San Diego, it's like, you know, people speak highly of your dad, you know what I'm saying? So why was your dad so feared and so respected in San Diego?
These is times like I've been getting a lot of new information too, as far as just like when the culture changed from just African Americans, from us migrating from different places. So I was told too, around like 1930s, and it was a certain era where the African Americans was migrating from Oklahoma, from Louisiana to the West Coast, coming to like Oakland. And then, so my granny was one of those people who came to Oakland.
Okay.
And when she came to Oakland, she came down to San Diego and had some children down here. And when she had the children down here, now you got these times where the president is like Reagan at the time. And then, you know, the streets is kind of not the easiest streets at the times. And there's drugs in these streets, and it's violence, and it's guns in these streets. In LA, during these times in LA, you got what's that called? You got the riots.
Right.
You got the riots during these times. So then you got this one individual, you know what I'm saying? But see, in the community, it was OGs already. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's some shit called Central City.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Which was already laid, where it was G's up, and then was some stuff between that. And then when Pops, it's just like, you know, when Pops, it's like a football arena, and it's like a new player hit the field, you know what I'm saying? But when he hit the field, he not hitting the field as if everybody is hitting the field, but not exactly, because he's taking the lead, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
He's doing different shit, you know what I'm saying? So Pops was respected. That's, I feel, from taking the lead and going through those times of hardships and having to be a leader, because you got a household too. And I believe my grandfather and my granny, they separated, you know what I'm saying? So the family separated. So when the family separated, you know, and Pops got brothers, you know what I'm saying? He got like 5 brothers and 1 sister, through his granny and his mom, through my granny and his father, my grandfather. And then so with that, him as one of the brothers, he stepped up different than his other brothers. You know what I'm saying? He took a lead for them too.
Right.
And where he ended up my granny house over in the area of the Ocean View community.
Right.
Pops, he paid her house off. You know what I'm saying? From
damn.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? He was 26 when he passed away. You know what I'm saying?
Your dad was 26 when he's passed away?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. You know?
Okay.
And he's ringing. His name is hidden. You know what I'm saying? The United States of America.
Right.
What I'm saying? In a big way, and it started from little households like that, and the shift from coming down, the culture change, and the times of that, and the breakup, and him and all these brothers, and him being one brother to stand up in a different way and lead, not just himself, you know what I'm saying, for his mom, for his brothers, the community, showed them love, you know what I'm saying, because that was like after he did pass away, it was another culture change as far as like things wasn't the same, you know what I'm saying. It has been like a Great Depression, or like a great, you know what I'm saying, drought, and everybody ain't together how people used to be, you know what I'm saying. It's more of a people trying to figure it out, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
When he was around, they say he knew the way, or damn near he was independent in the game, like as far as like even in when he did music, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
So he would hang out with the homies, but he was always somebody that had a briefcase, and with his briefcase he had raps in his briefcase. Like, what are you doing with the rap? What are you doing with his raps in the briefcase? And then but that ended up sparking for him, you know what I'm saying? And it from him having a name, it drew a lot of more attention, you know what I'm saying? So now people's picking up on him, and then he got the lowriders, and
that's what I heard. I heard he had some crazy cars, bro, like Impalas and everything.
Impalas, Porsches, homes, had different houses and stuff, you know what I'm saying? To where like, when he leave from hanging with the homies over there, he hop in he take his lowrider from San Diego to top of Portland or something, you know what I'm saying? He take his Porsche from San Diego to top of Vegas, or to he's reaching out at a young age when and that's what I would think, like any other OG, maybe OG, if you took your lowrider from where you was at and drove it there, that would have been some goal that you was setting that we ain't you ain't know it yet until people understand what you was doing, you know what I'm saying? So you was doing things that he was doing 101 things that people couldn't catch up to, you know what I'm saying, until now. And now they talking about doing a document series about it, to where we can actually see exactly like how he did it, his life.
So before we go too far, because we're skipping over a lot of stuff, so I want to break it down to like, how did he get to make his money? Because I know I heard a lot of different stories, like he'll dress up as a police officer, pull people over, he'll rob them, things of that nature, and take people's money and stuff like that. Is that true?
Pops did like multiple. He was a man of many people. Like, you know what I'm saying? To where like Pop, when he passed away, we got like some things called them Social Security checks.
Right.
But that's like from having a job. Like, you know what I'm saying? To where it was some part in there he did some kind of work to have a job or something like that. But in the field of his daily life, I believe he probably did multiple things to obtain his wealth. His wealth. You know what I'm saying? To make him to give him that, you know what I'm saying, that person that he was. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, it's some stories about him doing a lot of stuff, you know what I'm saying, to build his empire.
Yeah. So like I said, I'm from the bottom. I'm from Georgia, right? I'm from the South. And names like Big Meech, like that, are legendary from where I'm from.
Right.
You know what I mean? And Wack 100 kind of mentioned Big Meech and your dad, and he was saying like, you can't even compare Gangsta Ern to Big Meech. And let me tell you something, bro. Big Meech, where I'm from, I see some crazy shit, Big Meech, bro. Yeah. So if your dad is on a different level than Big Meech, man, like that's crazy. You know what I'm saying? So that type of money that Big Meech, for me, well, I know that Big Meech was making some crazy money, houses full of money and shit like that. So did you ever see any crazy things like a lot of money and stuff like that, or around your dad?
I'm not gonna say exactly the lot of money.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna say I seen the lifestyle of a lot of money.
Okay.
Like I seen, like I say, he had like multiple homes. He had like homes with like slides in the backyard that go into the pool with like like, you know, if you go like past like the deserts or them El Centros and shit,
right,
where they got the doom buggies and all the shit. He got the big ass ones in the backyard, like 17 of them. No, he got like the big quads, and he got the little quads, and I hopped on the quad. And he chased
Lavish.
He chased me down the street on the quad. From trips like to you know, like Universal Studios. You know, like, see, I was 3 years old when he passed away, so yeah, I remember going to Universal Studios where they had the King Kong and they had all the you only doing stuff like this if you like. You papered up, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
And then, you know, he got different kind of people he hang with. Like I had like godparents when I was young. They was like white, you know what I'm saying? Tim and Jennifer, you know what I'm saying? We could go hang with Tim and Jennifer, and they had a house like my dad and shit. They should not to curse like that, but they style of living was different and unique, like, you know what I'm saying? And Tim was somebody who like was like a stereo system dude. He was a stereo system dude that picked up with Pops, and I think it ended up becoming like my dad's accountant.
Nice.
You know what I'm saying? So
your dad was a real businessman and everything.
Yeah, so Tim and Jennifer was Pop's accountant. You know what I'm saying? And then their career ended up blossoming. I ain't seen them in a while. You know what I'm saying? I'd like to see Tim and Jennifer, but I was told that they opened up. So say if you're driving up to 15 and you go past Escondido, they got like the biggest quad center, like where they got the quads and shit like that. Like they own one of them right now. You know what I'm saying? From a career with Pops.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? But Pops was a different kind of dude. You know what I'm saying? He, if we going on the topic with like, I believe he knew Master P. It's certain dudes like
that's crazy.
JT the Bigger Figure. Because he traveled. Like, you know, right now they got the things called the South by South in Texas.
Right, South by Southwest.
They used to do those, I believe, in the Bay Area. And he would drive out there, and everybody knew each other. You know what I'm saying? And I was told, I don't know if it's facts, 40 got to let us know, but I was the only person who turned Pops down and didn't like try to acknowledge Pops and shake his hand or something like that, whatever, was like E40. E40 was like,
no way. 40 water.
40 water.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And it's crazy too, but on Pop's lyrics, he do slang talk too. He do the Kizzo, and he do that kind of slang on him. You know what I'm saying? I don't know who music came out first. I got to see the years. E40.
Man, 40, my dog too. I like some E40.
No, we love E40.
So question for you. Your dad was very like, you know, had a lot of money, you know what I'm saying? And so why do you think he still stayed in that type of lifestyle if he had that type of wealth already?
So like, I believe Pops had a lot of money, so I didn't see the money, but I did see the lifestyle. You know, he had the Impalas and he had everything. I got an uncle here. He know what time it is. But like I say, him making everything from like an IP. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm starting this community thing called the Southside Brims. That's like an IP. You know what I'm saying? So you attach to it. I'm coming with Break Mine Off Records. It's like that's my IP. I'm attached to it. I put all my homies on the record label with me, like the Damu, the Black Mikey. Shout out to DBX, which is Die Zone, which is Die Zone and ICB. You know what I'm saying? To where they are Marcel Branch ICB, and they got their momentum going on to where I don't understand how you got this big rap life is big.
Right.
The rap life is bigger. It's out of this world. You know what I'm saying? This gang life is big. It's out of this world. Like, you the one over here. You the one with the music, and then this street life you got too is big. It's like you big in this street world. I'm talking about in another type of level that I haven't experienced. You know what I'm saying? But that only so much haven't experienced. If you want to bring back the Big Meech back into it, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know if Big Meech was a leader of a gang, but I know he was a leader of like an organization.
He was a leader of an organization for sure.
But I don't know if it was a gang.
Well, I think he was affiliated with gangs.
I don't know if Big Meech rapped like Pops did, but I knew Big Meech. He was put forth rappers. Like, you know what I'm saying? He did his Sean Puffy thing for a rapper or something. Right. You know what I'm saying? When Pops was like the Sean Puffy, you know what I'm saying, as the rapper. You know what I'm saying? It was so see like the balance when you want the balance of things. So they both are some big ass type of people, but two different times.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And then but two two of the same kind of monikers, you know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna give it up to the dude who I never met or never even really hear about, but you hear about him too. The New York, the Big L.
Yeah, Big L. Yeah, Big L.
So they give it up to him, and then Pops, his name was in the books. You know what I'm saying? His Pops' name is in the books with Tookie Williams books.
Damn, that's crazy.
Gangsta
bro.
Ern is in
That's
the book.
crazy.
Pop's name is in the Monster Cody book. They mention Gangsta Ern in these books, and the only thing I feel like with my Pops as a whole, like okay, his story is sentimental. People honor him, love him, and everybody. You know what I'm saying? From grandmothers to everybody. You know what I'm saying?
100%.
And he had something, which he still got it because me, my mom, my brothers, we on his estate. We just figured out that he Pops got an estate that we are entitled to or something like that.
Yeah.
So, but even though it was so sentimental of a situation, like did nobody pick it up, like his Break Mine Off people, like the Thiz people, like the J Diggs or somebody, you know what I'm saying, or like the Mac Dre people. I mean like the Tupac people, like the Mama or something. You know what I'm saying? Like they kept pushing their movement. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Then nobody keep pushing the Break Mine Off records. You know what I'm saying? Like it was like everybody went and jumped ship, I believe, damn near, and did their own movement. Everybody went to solo instead of pushing the Break Mine Off movement like they were. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And because they was on the radio, they was on the 90 Jamzy 90.
Jamzy 90 back in the
Shout
day
out
was
to
popping,
90
bro.
was popping. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And Pops was one of the first artists on there getting record spins. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know how you don't keep that going. But us, you know what I'm saying, my little community got 17 other labels right now. You know what I'm saying, when they had one.
Yeah.
But then it is sentimental when it comes to the family too, because in the family, which I got a granny and I got, you know what I'm saying, family members, mothers and stuff like that.
Right.
And their self alone didn't keep the music going on because they lost somebody who they felt that, you know what I'm saying, they love them dearly. So
100%.
You know what I'm saying? And to keep that going on, it hurt them. But me growing up in the streets, and like you say, you was gonna ask. Did you ask me the question?
Well, yeah.
How did I get to rap?
Well, I was gonna get to that too, but before we get that far, I was gonna ask you, like, what's your favorite memory of your dad at a younger age?
Coming from the Universal Studios, or like Pops, like he was on the run too. You know what I'm saying? My mom was telling us as we got older. You know what I'm saying? To where like Pops, he didn't really live with us like that.
Right.
But we got to see him though. Like he started off living with us. We lived in some little apartments in John Adams called it wasn't John Adams. Yeah, we lived in John Adams for a minute. He was there with us for a minute. And then when he became on the run, he stopped living with us.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I think I was like probably 2.5 or some shit, or you know, going on 3 or something. He stopped living with us. You know what I'm saying? So, but it was the fun moments was just to see him.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Because he I guess he was on something called the run.
Right.
Like, you know what I'm saying? To where, you know, we had to be ducked off we in a hotel somewhere. You know what I'm saying? Like off a plaza or something.
Damn, that's crazy.
Off a plaza or something.
Yeah.
And it's like 2 a.m. and mom's will wake us up. She like, your dad coming. And we getting excited. Because it's like, ooh, dad finna come through. But it's late night. We get to see him real quick. It's like a quick hug or something. Ooh, and it's like, ooh, I went back to sleep and he was gone. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, but yeah, he done took us to McDonald's before. I remember McDonald's trip with Damu in the car. Like, you know what I'm saying? But it's just he was everywhere. You know what I'm saying? Now, we was speaking about him like a lot recently. He had a lot of relationships with people, and we was wondering like what made him have relationships with a lot of people like that. And maybe somebody was saying maybe it was like it was this, he could find like peace with certain people.
Right.
Like he like everybody. He had like a spot with every person that he hung with. Like, okay, with these rappers, I got a spot with these rappers who I hang with, do this music shit, and but that's a cool spot. Then I got this Tim dude where I can go hang with, and it's a cool spot. And then I got this shit over here that this IP that I helped build, this South Side, which is a cool spot, you know. Right. So everything and then I got my ladies and shit, because I got other sisters, you know what I'm saying? Right. I got 2 other sisters with different moms, you know what I'm saying? And I got a sister with my mom, I got a brother, we got siblings. So, and I think he just had to, like I say, with my pops, he just, with a coach is everything, you know what I'm saying? Right. And he was the coach, you know what I'm saying? And everybody just watched him, you know what I'm saying, and admired it, and everybody just was for it, and didn't know that it was going to be time to like stand on something. Like, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Now it's time for y'all to stand on something. You know what I'm saying? So it comes a time for that. You know what I'm saying? But he didn't know. He was doing so much. You know what I'm saying? He probably wanted more and didn't even know it. You know what I'm saying? How I can say it today, I'm older than what my pops.
Yeah.
What he was. I'm a little older today.
So question, did you know your dad was a man at a young age? Do you know he was like, you know, Gangsta Ern, his status? Did you know that at a young age?
I did not know that my pops was like Gangsta Ern.
Yeah.
I did see how he walked. Like, he had a strong walk. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Like confidence?
Yeah, I did.
Walked around?
Yeah, he had a walk. Like, you know what I'm saying? But I knew who my daddy was. Like, what the streets know?
Right.
Is when I get like 12, 13. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, cause we got the Up Against It tapes at my house.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? That's in my house. I see my daddy on the tape. Like, you know what I'm saying? We got the poster on the wall.
Okay.
I see my daddy on the wall. Like, you know what I'm saying? My mama saying that's my daddy. And I see the name Gangsta Ern, but I'm still like 9, 10, and I'm not really just like Gangsta Ern. Like, with the streets know, like, the streets is looking at, like, he's like Ice-T or some shit. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
But I'm like, so then I'm like, but my whole life has been different. When my walk of the streets, we can get into that. Like, how is it when you, like, what is it like?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So what was it? What it started was, so when I see it, I'm like, no. But my brother, Lil Gangsta Ern. You know what I'm saying? I'm baby Gangsta Ern, so Lil Gangsta Ern.
He's older than you, right?
He's older than me, yeah. So when I'm like 9, bro was like 10, 11.
Right.
He's playing the tapes. You know what I'm saying? No. Or when I'm like 11, you know what I'm saying? He like 12, 13. You know what I'm saying? He playing the tape of my pops, and he's writing down the lyrics, but I don't know what he doing. So I'm sitting back on a little futon, and I'm like, bro, what you doing? I'm thinking he writing now, because, you know, we hear music now. We got all the shit, the X-Rateds on the wall. We got all the Messy Mars, the old school Mac Dre's, because he was a fan of collecting the Master P's, all the Silk the Shot. He was a fan of collecting like the tape covers back in the day and put them on the wall. So he was introducing us to music, you know what I'm saying? And now he opened one of them tapes up and he's playing the tape. So now while he's playing the tape, he's writing something down. So I'm like, bro, what you writing down? He's like, I'm writing down the lyrics. So now when he writing down the lyrics, that's his pattern of him learning how to rap, you know what I'm saying? And him hearing everything what Pops is about. So now I'm learning that, okay, my pops will whoop a nigga ass. You know what I'm saying? My pops talking about he just paid $200,000 for a record company. You know what I'm saying?
Dang.
My pops sound like, you know what I'm saying, he he about that life through this music at a young age. So you know what I'm saying, with me and Pops being gone, I was always confident, like, you know what I'm saying, because I seen him on the wall and I could hear him. We got him on the pictures and stuff, you know what I'm saying? And bro writing the lyrics down. And then so now I'm writing lyrics down around like 13 now, you know what I'm saying? Not Pop's lyrics, but just like now I'm thinking I can do a little rap now. You know what I'm saying? Going to like Keeler Middle School, you know what I'm saying? And
so just to get this right, so you learned your status of your dad through listen to his music. You learned who he was, like,
yeah. Before I walked out the side, before I went outside, and a neighbor or somebody, just if I tell somebody my name on a street moniker level, from okay, he Gangsta Ern, my brother saying he Lil Gangsta Ern, I'm saying I'm baby Gangsta Ern. That's just coming through out the house with the music and just hearing just the life. You know what I'm saying?
That's crazy.
And then moms is like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Moms is cheering it up a little bit. You know what I'm saying? So it was like a good thing, you know what I'm saying? But then now in the streets, it's a good thing, but then it's like competitive too, you know what I'm saying? And I feel like maybe with Pops, he knew it was competitive, you know what I'm saying? That's probably why he got that moniker called Up Against It, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? He ain't here for me today to tell me what he meant by that, but when I go outside, you know what I'm saying, now I do know the music and I feel it's cool to tell somebody, you know what I'm saying, I'm at Keeler Middle School at the basketball court, and they're like, what's your name? You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, I'm baby Gangsta Ern, you know what I'm saying? And they're like, no, you not, you know what I'm saying? And I'm like, on Brims, like, you know what I'm saying? Because I hear the South.
So you saying Brims back in the day? So
you know what I'm saying? From hearing the lifestyle of you know what I'm saying? I'm thinking that, you know, this is what it is, you know what I'm saying? But at the school, they like, nah, I want to fight you know what I'm saying, at second period PE, you know what I'm saying? We pot rules or something.
Wow.
And I'm like, okay, you know what I'm saying, we fight now. Now I'm fighting now just to be who I am. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And then so that's how that started. And then I learned who my father was because they knew they already knew. So once I say his name, they like, first you not him, you not his son, or you not Baby Gangsta Ern, and then if you saying you Baby Gangsta Ern, show me that then right now. Like,
yeah. Yeah.
So then that's what it was like.
That's crazy.
You know what I'm saying? Then that's just one aspect of what it was like with that. Then as you get older, there's like people that know of him. You know what I'm saying? So and then that know he had kids too, and then to see me be like, oh, you Ern's son, or you look like Ern's son, and I'm like yeah, and they be like, whoa, what are you doing? Are you doing music? I always get asked, or are you into that too? And I'll be like, yeah, I do it too. Check me out, or and all this stuff like that. So yeah, I learned through who my father was through the music and the photos that I got at home and my mom. And,
that's dope, bro.
Yeah.
So the absence of your father, your father wasn't around as much. Do you think that affected your life at all? Since he wasn't in your life as much, he was always on the run or doing, out on the streets, doing his thing.
I feel that my pops. I feel that he holding everything together how I was holding. I feel that.
Let's go.
I feel that everything is going how he wanted to go. You know what I'm saying? In general, with how my life has been going, and with how life is going today. You know what I'm saying? Even on why they mentioned his name today. You know what I'm saying? And I get a lot of like comments. You know what I'm saying, about what I'm doing or about what's going on. And my whole thing is, I say, like, Pops was going somewhere and he was already headed to that lifestyle. He was already doing it. And right now, whatever's going to happen, it's happening without me having to do it.
Let's go.
Like, you know what I'm saying? So I'm just gonna let it happen. You know what I'm saying? And I'm happy. I'm honored. You know what I'm saying?
100%.
And I just hope everybody else could feel honored. You know what I'm saying? Or ask me some questions on how to feel honored. I can help y'all.
Yeah.
I can help y'all with something.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because it ain't like I'm gonna say personally, like I wasn't promised this, because me as a person, I be grinding for it, like already. You know what I'm saying? So I'll be already looking for something. You know what I'm saying? And then Pops is just controlling the wheel, like saying, "I got you." Like, you know what I'm saying? And if people won't help with understanding how to make your weak point your strong point, you know what I'm saying? Just holler at me. Like,
let's go.
You know what I'm saying?
Let's go. Your dad was a big figure. He he was really prominent name and like a star in San Diego. You know what I'm saying?
Word.
Do you feel like it's a lot of pressure to live up to his name, to his status?
No, I don't feel like it's pressure. I just feel like it's like, because somebody could have an opinion, but that's their opinion. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it's just how I'm feeling and what I'm doing in today's time. So it ain't really no pressure. It's really, like I said, I'm honored. You know what I'm saying, to have a father and to know of him. You know what I'm saying? And like I say, I don't miss him. I wish I had him. You know what I'm saying? And that's why he driving it, letting him know, like, I got you, son.
Right. Let's go, bro. Let's go. So, like I said, you were saying that you was introduced to music through your dad and everything like that.
Word.
So, do you have any other influences, doing music? Like, anybody else influenced you?
Like, the reason why
to be an artist?
Yeah. So, like I say, my brother had on the wall, like I said, he had the Master P's on the wall. He had all the Master P's, like from the Mia X's, the Silk the Shockers, he had all that, right? The Seabos, the Brother Lynches, like I'm saying, like old school music, and then we grew up playing that old school Ice-T music, and then I was a kid, like, so my pops passed when I was 3. I was a kid. Damu comes to my house when I'm like 5.
Shout out to Damu.
Or was I like 4 or like 5? Yeah. And he come through with his cassette called Stay G on him. Shout out to Damu, and he give us me and my brother a Stay G cassette. Boom, and then I was like 5, you know what I'm saying? So we was hearing this music, staying G, ain't no thing, you know what I'm saying? So that's giving us our fuel, you know what I'm saying? And then we in the community, you know what I'm saying? My granny live over there in Ocean View community, so we sliding over there, and we with moms. I'm like 7 now, and bro probably like 9, and Black Mikey with a backpack.
Shout out to Black Mikey too.
Come to the car window, open the backpack up, and reach out and grab like his cassette. What was his cassette at the time? Something to Bump To. You know what I'm saying? He had something to bump to, and later in life did a remix with me and my brother called Something to Bang To. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, shout out to Black Mikey. And so yeah, we was influenced highly about from the music. Music is, and I got an auntie that I always put on, you know what I'm saying, the MTV Jams to the later in life, the BET 106 in Park, all that. Like music has been everything for me.
Yeah, absolutely.
And then so with music with me, I've been doing music for a while, like recording music. I've been recording music since I've been like 15 years old. And selling 6 CDs since I was like 16 years old. And then when the media digital changed, I seen it, and then I came with the clothing brand. And then because I seen how my sales was slow because no more CDs to be sold or like that. But I know San Diego's a city that still buy a CD off of just, okay, I understand that you doing your thing, youngster, and we'll fuck with you. But still, you got to try harder like everybody else is doing.
100%.
You know what I'm saying? So then I came with the clothing brand. And then when the clothing brand, you know what I'm saying, it's a clothing brand, LLC, trademarked, EINs, the whole business of it. So I was influenced by a lot of people. And then me personally, as I started getting older, like 16, 17, really just hearing music, chord music, like I started fucking with like the Messy Mars a lot. Like, you know what I'm saying, I was big on the Bay Area rap, you know what I'm saying? I was big on like the Mac Dre era a lot, you know what I'm saying? I was like 14 years old when Mac Dre was recording music and shit like that, and I was hearing it, you know what I'm saying? And those was like, and then I'm big on the Mr. Fab, and all the Yellow Bus and all the Go Dumb, all that. So they was producing CDs, and I'm down here producing CDs. The only difference, like you want to say San Diego rap, and they want to talk about what they hiding,
right?
And if I can break the code, like okay, first, we're a tourist city, first of all, you know what I'm saying, and they really don't want that down here, and
they don't want this type of music.
Not that they didn't want this type of music. We got Nick Cannon make music, Rob Stone make music. We got stars down here.
Gangsta rap.
Man, we got stars down here. Cameron Diaz, Tony Hawks. You know what I'm saying? There's some celebrities that have made it from this place, but they just really don't want that down here. It's a tourist city. They would. I feel they would have had it down here. It's more of a you know, a Navy city, like, you know what I'm saying, or a military place, you know what I'm saying. We boarded up, you know what I'm saying, with a whole structure for something else, you know what I'm saying, which I respect it, you know what I'm saying, as being an American citizen, you know what I'm saying. But I do understand that. But then when it come back to how you got these emerging little people that's trying to make a way, you know what I'm saying, the ones who couldn't go be the best they can be, you know what I'm saying. We watch a commercial every day, we love that commercial, so we still trying hard, and we do these little music things and buy these studio times. But what we don't have, what the Bay Area had, and what they have is like back in the day, it was like city halls, some little labels. You know, we don't have no sub labels, you know, and we got people that are all the way rap fans, all the way love the culture from here to the South. You know what I'm saying? From Southern playeristic, you know what I'm saying, to some old school classic shit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But we just don't have that hub, like, you know what I'm saying. But it's certain people like Mitchie Slick who will slide out, or Gangsta Ern first, who went out there, you know what I'm saying, pioneered, and then Mitchie Slick who will go out there, you know what I'm saying, and figure out how the fuck can I obtain the same success that I'm hearing from the people in Northern California.
Right.
We're just Southern California. The whole Atlanta popping. You know what I'm saying? Fucking the South Side, the West Side, the North Side. Everybody on the radio. Everybody walk up into a little club and get to perform, do their little thing. Why y'all ain't performing out here? Y'all gotta sell tickets. Now, you can go to club upscale in Atlanta, Club La Paca in Atlanta. They walk right in, and it's $10. You pay $10, you can just get right up in there and just do it. And they're gonna ask you performing. You're gonna be like, nah. You're gonna ask the homie you want to perform. You pay your $10 to your thing. Boom, and just a showcase. You know what I'm saying? It's called showcase and enjoying yourself. You know what I'm saying? Instead of they making you work for it down here. You know what I'm saying? When out there, it's like you can have it if you want it. You know what I'm saying? Right here, they're gonna make you work for it. You know what I'm saying? And they're gonna talk about you if you're not doing it like that. Why he ain't been rapping and stuff? Because I appreciate the music scene, but I don't understand how in the Bay Area the promoter, you know what I'm saying? And I know dudes like D-Lo, you know what I'm saying? Stellar Man 02, Big Steppin', you know what I'm saying? I got a lot of Bay Area friends, you know what I'm saying, that I be doing music with, you know what I'm saying? And D-Lo, they'd call them and be like, I got something for you for the night to come and have a good time for the night, you know what I'm saying? Not D-Lo, I got 1,000 tickets for you, you know what I'm saying? And only difference is the city hall thing and the way the music was promoted. You know what I'm saying? The way in today's time, they're calling an ad or a market or some little, it's something like that. And we didn't have that. We outside in front of the store for real.
100%.
Like,
The
100%.
tapes. Yeah, the CDs and everything.
We at the beach, like the Brother City Beach. We might be at the beach, you know what I'm saying? Or we at the mall parking lot. We at the beach parking lot, the mall parking lot, the Fam Mart, these liquor stores. You know what I'm saying?
Fam Mart was big.
Fam Mart was big. Shit. I go to somebody's house party or something. I probably got 5 CDs in my back pocket right now. You know what I'm saying? Play one of these, throw one of these up in the deck or something. It was the marketing campaign was. It's really out the mud. Like, you know what I'm saying, for us. Like, you know what I'm saying? And then they laugh at it too on the low, cause damn, homie, you supposed to be over here selling rocks or something, homie.
Yeah.
Damn, homie, you supposed to be over here, homie. Nah, but what about, nigga, if I sell the CD, I can't go to jail though.
100%.
You know what I'm saying? What if I change my narrative up? You know what I'm saying? To where it's so it ain't really pressure from just being the son of who my daddy is. It's more of like just understanding how to maintain, you know what I'm saying, your purpose, you know what I'm saying, with everything around you.
100%. Yeah. So would you say your dad was one of the pioneers of gangster rap?
Of gangster rap
in San Diego.
San Diego, I feel like my mama right now should have the key to San Diego right now. I feel like my mama right now, and I even asked DBX, the artists from DBX, because they had a deal. They were signed to in LA, which is Dizone and ICB. They had a deal, but he said they were signed to Los Angeles, like a major, to where they feel like they didn't really do it for the city because they were signed to something else, like they were signed to something else. But they say, yo, Pops, he did it independently, like he damn near did it like Master P, or he damn near did it like JT the Big Figure, or E40, like that independent route that they said that they took. So they said that they would give it to Pops. You know what I'm saying? So I would give it to Pops. You know what I'm saying? And the same how they looking out for the people up there in Compton right now over so long. The NWA and them, they getting their recognition, but I believe Pops. My mom should have the key to San Diego right now on herself.
Let's go, bro.
Like,
so your dad was in jail for a little bit too, right?
Word.
And he met, I guess his cellmate was Wack 100, right?
No.
Is that how it went?
No, I got an OG named Cruncher.
Okay, that big motherfucker.
Yeah, that big guy.
Yeah.
Him and Wack 100 was Cellies. Yeah.
Okay, it was him. Okay, so what's the correlation? How did Wack 100 know of your dad then?
Just off of I believe just off of everything that he took in from hearing about him.
Okay,
like, you know what I'm saying,
from just on the streets then.
Yeah, just how Big Meech's name is being spoke about. You know what I'm saying, and then this how I look at it. You know what I'm saying, how Big Meech's name is being spoke about, and then he heard it. You know what I'm saying, before he had was in the position that he was in today. You know what I'm saying. I believe he heard about it, and then now he, for some reason, you know what I'm saying, he's tossing it up to the industry in a high level. You know what I'm saying, he hella did that, and like, I'm honored and I appreciate that he did that. But when he did that to me, that was like when Rick Ross put the song out, I Think I'm Big Meech, right? Larry Hoover. So I feel like Wack 100 just did his. He not a rapper, but he did his. He let the world know that it's a nigga named Gangsta Ern out there, just like it was somebody named Big Meech out there in the Rick Ross song. Yeah.
So word on the street, they're trying to do a Gangsta Ern series about his life. You know what I mean? They were trying to, get that going. Him and Nick Cannon. You know what I mean? So can you speak about that?
Word.
Yeah. So I go even deeper then. So are you going to be a part of that, or any are you going to produce it or anything? Because you were like, that's your dad. That's, you're around him. You know what I'm saying? So
I brought it to existence when I had called Wack. You know what I'm saying? Because Wack was since like they say Clubhouse been going on for like 3 years, or the 100 side or something like that. I wasn't really following it, but I do follow Wack 100. What he do, just with the Cash Money West, just with the Blueface, with the game, and you know what I'm saying, all the artists and everything, his whole management and what he do. You know what I'm saying? I follow him. You know what I'm saying? And I from his good or his bad, whatever, I understand who he is as a person. You know what I'm saying? So he was dropping Pop's name on social media platforms for like for a while. You know what I'm saying? And I was getting the hits from it. That was hitting me, like people would send it to me, like, Wack just mentioned your Pop's name. Right. And then I check it out, and I'd be like, what? And I screen record it, and I post it to my page. You know what I'm saying? So my page is backdated with the dates when he was doing it. You know what I'm saying? So I posted to my page, and I tag him, and I say, like, hit me up. And then my only question was, I'm trying to see like what was like where was he going with it? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm trying to see, okay, you mentioned Pop's name. Okay, where you going with it? Like, you know what I'm saying? What's up? You know what I'm saying? And so after like 3 to 4 to 5, 6, 7 months later, I get a call, and I didn't answer the call. I was actually with OG outside. You know what I'm saying? I was getting a call. I missed the call, and then I got a call the next day with a text, and it was like, call Wack. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, what? They're like, yeah, call him. You know what I'm saying? So when I called him, you know what I'm saying, he was shocked that I called him. And I told him who I was. He asked me how old I was, told him how old I was. And then he like, what's happening? I'm like, well, you know, you've been mentioning my pop's name. I'm like, I'm getting a lot of feedback, like a lot of traction behind that. You know what I'm saying? He like, I'm going to do that. He like, your daddy was a legend. And I'm like, well, check it out. When you do it, because when you do it, he kind of go to the next spot. Like, you know, they kind of do it and hit different topics and shit with it. And this is like, I feel like this is a topic that you can't just really do it like that. So when you do it, I'm like, let me get you a Gangsta Ern shirt. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, because I don't know if he was gonna be going like on live sites like this, or was it just gonna be always some clubhouse shit or something. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, let me get you the Gangsta Ern shirt. So when you do it, you can point to the shirt. You know what I'm saying? And be like, this is what I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? And then it's like, I'm giving you like the family support. You know what I'm saying? Like, while you doing it. And then I'm like, my brother, because my brother and my uncle, they got a documentary unreleased. It's like 2 hours. Yeah. It's like, so it's like a pilot or something. I'm like, let me mention the documentary. He like, word. He like, I'll get with Nick Cannon tomorrow. He like, I'm gonna tell Nick, let's do a series. So he kind of like jumped it up. You know what I'm saying? He like, I'm gonna tell Nick, let's do a series like Power. And I'm like Snowfall. He like, yeah. I'm like, you can do that. He like, yeah. He like, Nick, fuck with your daddy. He like, we're gonna lock that in.
That's crazy.
Yeah. And I'm like, shit. I'm like, I appreciate you. I'm honored. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, let's get the ball rolling.
I heard that. Yeah. So can we talk about, like, is it started already, or is it something that's going to be in the production soon?
Something that's in the production soon. It's been a lot of just conversations and talking and texting and a lot of just networking and with each other. Like me and Wack and had a few conversations. Okay. You know, follow me on Instagram. He be sharing my stuff to a story, adding me to the clubhouse, ping me to the top every time, and just keep me in the loop with everything that's going on. And he actually called like 2 days ago and talked to my mom for like an hour. They talked for like an hour. He said he couldn't wait to meet her, some shit like that. So it's just, yeah, it's in the play. So it's just a timing. You know what I'm saying?
Like, I'll be thinking about this. Like, you want to portray his life, you know, in the right way. Do you think one of you guys should be like the executive director or director of how it should be played out?
So yeah, you asked me without part of it. Like, so when I said like I kind of brought it to narrative from him just talking about Pops. I kind of like leveled it to now we talking about him on a level like this about it. Right. You know what I'm saying? And then yeah, like, so if I got to play into it, I've been thinking of like the major play, like, you know what I'm saying, like on the executive level, like, you know what I'm saying, because I kind of do like the research on things, and I looked at like what get paid the most in film, like, you know what I'm saying, you got these chief executive producer, you got this chief executive director, you know what I'm saying, you got a film producer, you got a film director, there's different titles and levels to it, and then you got a writer. You know what I'm saying? And then you got an actor, you know what I'm saying? But on my Instagram right now, I got writer on there, and I for sure plan on putting my hands on an executive level with it. But I'm for sure gonna have a writer aspect in it. You know what I'm saying? And if I act in it, that'll be a plus too. You know what I'm saying? But I just know where keeping it at a whole is at. You know what I'm saying? Where I could benefit from my father's story. You know what I'm saying? And having it be done the right way. You know what I'm saying? Where I could be behind the scenes on it and making sure it's done right rather than being looked at. You know, you just acted some shit out. And I actually, I wrote this shit out. You know what I'm saying? I made sure the camera looked at that way. You know what I'm saying? I actually added some people to it. You know what I'm saying? I kind of creative directed this a little bit. I got a brother with Lil Gangsta Ern and some other siblings, and with the entertainment, whatever, you know what I'm saying, how this shit supposed to go, you know what I'm saying, we're gonna make sure it's done right, you know what I'm saying.
Absolutely, because that's my only thing I was thinking about, like, you know what I mean, like, dang, if you around him, that's your dad, you know what I mean, like, you was around him and you know your dad better than anybody, you You know what I'm saying? I feel like you should be a part of it, like I said, to be an actor or something that makes sure it's rolled out smoothly like the way you guys want it to be.
Yeah, me and my brother have our own conversations. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, my pops is on 26. So, you know what I'm saying? If they want to do it, you know what I'm saying? From how we thinking alone, we want to just do it in, like, you know what I'm saying, increments of his life, like 5 year this way, 5 year that way, different, like, you know what I'm saying? Do it in, like, sections of his life. Because I believe every 5 years he's like a new person or something. Or every probably a year he was a new person or something. So we were breaking like in like 5 years or something. But within these year segments, you know what I'm saying, in early ages, I believe I could be him in an early age. And then when as he's going to prison, his jail time, my brother can be him at an early age. You know what I'm saying? At that age, and I got an uncle that's his brother that's still relevant, that maybe can be him when he gets out. Or, you know what I'm saying? Or if they want to come and introduce some people to us and let us know maybe certain stuff look like, you know what I'm saying? I'm down for the chat. You know what I'm saying? But we know how things should go, because a lot of people are still relevant. A lot of people still here to make it happen. You know what I'm saying? But you know what I'm saying, not to carry it alone, but you know what I'm saying, if any kind of you know what I'm saying, any kind of networking is cool too. You know what
Absolutely.
I'm saying?
100. What do you guys? How do you guys want to leave his legacy? What do you guys? How are you like? What do you guys want people to know about Gangsta Ern's legacy?
Just keep some respect on Pop's name. There's always been respect on his name. So with this to be done, you know what I'm saying, it is show, from my point of view, from growing up, you know what I'm saying, because how I'm turning out and turned out to be, you know what I'm saying, to understand, to follow a perspective and narrative, and to not, because some people don't have perspectives and narratives, and my dad probably didn't have one. You know what I'm saying? He probably was just going with the flow, just making shit happen, and some stuff will get you in trouble. So I want you to understand, like, when you watch this, like, you're gonna be able to decide, like, okay, boom, I understand that lifestyle, and I might want to go to college though. You know what I'm saying? I might want to go to college and become a producer through okay, I like music if he helped pioneer that shit, but I might not want to do it in how he did that shit in an environment like that, and a lot of times it's changing. If we feel the times ain't changed, we gonna have a new narrative now. After we see this, you're gonna be okay, you can do all of this, but in this kind of perspective. Nowadays you don't have to be somebody who lose your life behind it. This is somebody early on who lost their life in the music game. You know what I'm saying? Like with the Nipseys and the Young Dolphs and all them. You know what I'm saying? This is somebody in that you're gonna be, okay, check this out. You're gonna know what not to do. You know what I'm saying? From watching his right moves and his moves, like, then he shouldn't have made that. He shouldn't have made that turn.
Right.
Like, you know what I'm saying? He shouldn't have. Okay, boom, man. Matter of fact, I ain't never made none of them turns. You know what I'm saying? I ain't made none of them. So, matter of fact, I understand, like, okay, what made him that, but look what's making me this, though. Look, you know what I'm saying? Look, as for the future, you know what I'm saying? He was great, but look how extraordinary some shit can go further, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Into life, you know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Yeah.
So, yeah, just put some respect on him.
I heard that.
Yeah.
Put some respect on his name. That's what I'm talking about. Gangsta Ern.
Yeah.
Man, I know you don't have too much time. But last question, like, how did your dad die? Because I don't know if it was some controversy behind it, but can you kind of briefly talk about how he passed away?
I was a child when my father passed away. I was 3, so he passed away. I believe Pops passed away to street life living. You know what I'm saying? Street life living. When he became like a mega star and didn't even know it from still street life living. Like, you know what I'm saying? I was told he was on the charts with Snoop Dogg. Like, him and Snoop Dogg was like on the same charts together. It was like Murder Was the Case, and it was Up Against It. Boom. It was like boom. If Pops would have still been alive, he would have been up there, like, in the same. Like, he was one of the first rappers and shit. He was right there. Like, we got to go to whatever record. Like, I think he ended up getting maybe a distribution deal through somebody then. You know what I'm saying? Through one of them hubs for him to be on charting with them. You know what I'm saying? To where not knowing his success, like, you know what I'm saying? I feel like, you know, niggas got to know how to Birdman they Lil Wayne's. You feel me? But he was Birdman and Lil Wayne or something. Or they say it was an old school movie. Pops was both the Puppet Master.
Oh shit!
You know the Puppet Master,
yeah.
the movie that they was like Pops was damn near who's the artist I'm trying to talk about? Elvis Presley.
Elvis Presley.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. He was the puppet master. They like, your daddy was him right there. I'm like, how though? Like, you know what I'm saying, at a young age. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I'm like, damn. And he got OGs and shit. He just, I don't know, his walk, I don't know. Shout out to the Book of Eli. He just had his vision. You know what I'm saying? He just went to his little way. Shout out to Denzel. He just went his little way and carried his torch. Like, you know what I'm saying? And it was a struggle. So that, so he passed away in the streets. Like, you feel me? When he had so much other shit, like families and wives and houses and money and cars, and some things mean too much to people or something. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and they going for it instead of knowing, okay, boom, like, shout out to E40 saying, get what you need out the game and sit your ass down. Like, you know what I'm saying? Get what you need real quick and then you good. You know what I'm saying? Because you stay out there, you know what I'm saying? Who's watching? I don't know if it was Banks back then. I don't think niggas had Banks back then. Your shit was probably just in the shack. Everybody know where your shack is at.
100%, bro. 100%, bro.
Shout out to Pops. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Hendo Unplugged. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I got you, man. But I know you don't got too much time, man. And I know this is very limited, but I appreciate you for coming on, and I appreciate you for sharing your story and keeping your dad name alive. You know what I mean? Like I said, I didn't know him personally or anything like that, but I heard his name when I touched down to San Diego. Yeah. He was a very prominent person. You know what I mean? A lot of people respected him. You know what I'm saying? I know that make you feel good, bro. Like the type of respect that he commanded and he have for the city. I know that had to make you feel real good, though. You know what I'm saying?
This shit is like super powerful. Like, it's crazy. It's a super powerful feeling. Like, you know what I'm saying? But you just gotta be you. You just gotta. You can't not be you. You know what I'm saying? And some people want to stop you from whatever. You know what I'm saying? But you can't let them stop you. Or some people might want to encourage you to do some. You just got to be you and be focused and just, you know what I'm saying? And that's it. Because everybody, to me, I believe everybody's powerful.
Absolutely. Absolutely. But when you have respect like that, you know what I mean? No matter, when people respect you on a high level like that, you know what I'm saying? Then it's your pops.
You see, now Wack he was telling moms, he said, let me tell you this. He said, I don't know one person from San Diego who got a son that can go from San Diego to anywhere furthest California, and they with me, and I said, this baby Gangsta Ern, and he get respect just from what Pops did. I'm like, damn, so he popping all up the coast.
Yeah. You know what's crazy too? A lot of people speak down on San Diego, like San Diego soft and shit, stuff like that.
That's because we got somebody named Gangsta Ern down here. You know what I'm saying? That is far from that. You know what I'm saying? And he ain't here to defend himself. You know what I'm saying? And his city, they overlooking his city, and he was somebody who made sure that they didn't overlook his city. Because he was in everybody's city. Because if you mention Gangsta Ern, they know him in every city. Even damn near in states, damn near every state, like, you know what I'm saying, to where you mention Gangsta Ern, that's gonna stop the downplay of San Diego soft. No, San Diego's a nice place to live. It's like I just told you about it. It's a nice place to live, but I mean, everywhere's a nice place to live. Damn near shit. You know what I'm saying? It just depends on what you're doing, where you at. You know what I'm saying? San Diego. You mentioned Gangsta Ern, there's no overlooking San Diego.
Let's go.
At every time. You know what I'm saying?
Let's go.
You could put Gangsta Ern, that's San Diego, where they got the gas lamp downtown or something. Put Gangsta Ern, San Diego. You know what I'm saying? Like I say, the key to the city, you know what I'm saying? A whole street. It ain't got to be named Gangsta Ern, but it could be Ernest Alexander, his name. You could put Ernest Alexander down one of these long ass streets around here, and everybody's gonna know. It's gonna be respect on that street. Like, it might be a damn near. They might start doing a festival, like they might bring back the street fairs. It might be a street fair now. Everybody come together. You know what I'm saying? Because Pops was good. And matter of fact, when he passed away, I was told recently that during that time it was a hectic ass time, but gang members from everywhere went to his services. Still, everybody he had respect from people. Still, like they like he was different. Like it wasn't like. Nah, he a nigga that was he brought everybody together, like literally.
Like I said, when I got here in '98, and I've been here since '98, bro, and I've never San Diego haven't been that crazier. It was crazy in '98, bro.
Word.
A lot of shooting, a lot of shit going on. It was a lot of gang activity, bro. I mean,
word.
Like even to this day, you know what I'm saying? it has its crazy parts and crazy times, but 98, bro, when I touched down, it was crazy, bro. It was nuts. You know what I'm saying? A lot of shit was going down for sure.
Man, don't fuck with Texas, don't fuck with San Diego, don't fuck with none of these places. But just respect these places. You know what I'm saying? Because there's always somebody willing to grow. You know what I'm saying? In a community where it's going down at.
So, question for you, like, since your dad was Holly, you know, your dad is Gangsta Ern.
Gangsta
Like,
Ern.
what made you not, like, you know, follow his footsteps?
What made me not want to just
like be a gangster?
Like I say, because that was like his IP. Remember, he was attached to it. Yeah. But then somebody like me, I'm older than him in today's time.
You more mature.
Or so he was 26 when he passed, and I was able to be 27 and 28 and to do more things, and then I have children when I had children, and then I was able to. I went to prison too. You know what I'm saying?
Oh damn!
And then I seen that what it was like to have no pockets. You know what I'm saying? I seen what it was like to them, like to be without the family. You know what I'm saying? So where I had some mistakes growing up. You know what I'm saying? On some childhood. Okay, hold on. I ended up in prison and had to get out of there. Like, hold on, and had to start formulating everything that I knew that what he was doing, because I was already doing music at 15, and I said, just let me just go all the way with this and not spend my time. You know what I'm saying, leading something that's it ain't no promising future. You know what I'm saying, in certain avenues. You know what I'm saying? But I guarantee you I know how to make a lane right here, right next to the block or something, or down the way, or on his Instagram, and I could merge some lanes. I could help some things. I could be more of a help to my people than destruct my people. You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to hand out no violence. I'm trying to hand out some opportunity.
Let's go, bro. Let's go, bro.
Straight up.
Hey, man, like I said, much respect to you, man. I appreciate you coming on, bro, and telling your story. I know, like I said, you're a busy person, so man, appreciate you, man. Keep your dad name alive. You know what I'm saying? Word. Much respect to you. Keep pushing, man, and whatever we can do to support you in your cause, let us know, bro. Hendo Unplugged, man. We got baby Gangsta Ern in the building. Wow. Do you want to leave your fans with anything before we head out of here?
I mean, just, you know what I'm saying, shop daily, check us out, you know what I'm saying, Earn Money Clothing, baby Gangsta Ern, you know what I'm saying.
Any new music dropping or anything?
I got a single just came out with Yabi, called
Let's Go.
Been in this, just off of, you know what I'm saying, pioneer shit. You know what I'm saying? Go, and then I got a single on the way with Also Ocean and D-Lo from the Bay Area.
Okay. Shout out to Ocean.
Shout out to Ocean, yeah. That's my bro. So, yeah, it come out on the 27th of this month, me, Ocean, and D-Lo. It's called Unusual. We got some shit coming out.
Let's get it.
So we working.
Hey, bro. Legendary Gangsta Ern, descendant of the great legend, Gangsta Ern, baby Ern. You know what I'm saying? Hey, Big Hendo and Hendo Unplugged. We'll see you guys.
You better know it.
We out.